The NFL season in 2024 begins on September the 5th, a day of 9-5, which is the gematria of Baltimore. The season is about the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson being the first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl since Doug Williams in Super Bowl 22. And that's the significance of September the 5th of 2024 being a 22 4-day numerology. First black quarterback to win since Super Bowl 22. 5 months, 5 days, and they included from the beginning of the season to the Super Bowl 55. You think about it? Civil rights, or it's civil, that's Camacho 55, civil rights. We can see the 49ers as defending champions. It's Doug Williams that's born at Zachary, Louisiana. Or rather, it's Doug Williams that's Camacho 55. So I like how 5 months, 5 days is going to be very significant to the end of the Super Bowl. You know, there's something with Doug Williams' birthday too. I haven't really, and Doug Williams born in 55 too. And he's his birthday, August the 9th, to the beginning of the season is going to say a lot about what's going to go down the rest of next season. Obviously. 3 weeks and 6 days from his birthday to the start of the season, like Lamar Jackson being the 36th quarterback to win the Super Bowl, like the Redskins is who he won the Super Bowl with. But Doug Williams' birthday to Lamar Jackson's birthday is probably going to say even more than the time spent from his birthday to the beginning of the season. 151 is the 36th prime number, and Doug Williams did win the Super Bowl with the Redskins, and Lamar Jackson can be the 36th quarterback to win the Super Bowl next year. Now, Doug Williams' Super Bowl to his birthday to the day of the Super Bowl is going to say even more. I wonder what's the significance of exactly 6 months from his birthday to the Super Bowl. Better yet, what's Camacho African American? African Americans Camacho 116? We can see the first African American quarterback win at the Superdome in the Super Bowl since Doug Williams. Superdome by itself is Gamache of 116. So over at the Superdome, we see the next African American quarterback win the Super Bowl. And the psyop is Dak Prescott. He is the psyop. Prescott and Williams equal 35, but the whole idea behind the next black quarterback win since Super Bowl 22 is that we're talking about the next full-blooded black quarterback. Dak Prescott is of mixed race. So Dak Prescott is the psyop code for next year. He's born at Sulphur, Louisiana, but there's always a psyop every year, and Dak Prescott is going to be the psyop for next year. And why is Dak 2-5 right now? Because the Ravens are the real winner of next year, not the Cowboys. Better yet, what's the significance of his college, Grambling State? He was drafted in 1978. 1978 is 25. Grambling State is Camacho 58 prior Super Bowls before we see the next black quarterback to win the Super Bowl. Doug Williams played for the Buccaneers. Buccaneers is Gamache, 37. He was drafted by the Buccaneers. Next year would be Detroit's 91st season. Lamar Jackson's going to beat the Detroit Lions in the Super Bowl. In Detroit's 91st season, Lamar Jackson is going to be the next black quarterback to win the Super Bowl 37 years later. Lamar Jackson is Gamache, 37. If it is the Lions, Jared Goff would play in his first Super Bowl since he lost against the Patriots, having Gematria of 37. Funny enough, Patriots have same Gematria as Lamar Jackson. So we know the next black quarterback's going to win 37 years later. It's going to happen against the Lions and Jared Goff in the year 2024, the 2024 season, because Lions is Gematria 69. Which Lions having Gematria 69? Lions is Gematria of Atlanta, where Jared Goff played in his last Super Bowl. The time of Lamar being drafted in 2017 to the time of the Super Bowl next year, for Lamar Jackson, he'd win the Super Bowl once I enter the right year. I thought the year was entered correctly, but the amount of time that Lamar is drafted to the time that he wins the Super Bowl would be over 6 years and 9 months later. It is Lions that is Gematria of 69. The losers finally play in a big championship game. The Lions, the losers of the NFL, first team to go 0-16. Williams from Zachary, Louisiana, from the state of Louisiana, then that's just the 82nd month. That is pretty much all that needs to be said. Now let's go to Doug Williams' career statistics at the time of the year that he made the Super Bowl. So this was the 1988 season, the 1987 season. Let's go to his stats. Doug Williams of the Redskins. Washington Redskins. Okay, I don't know why ESPN page is not showing, but here we go. And it's not showing. And their website's completely useless. So Pro Football Reference. Louisiana is 38. His quarterback record is 38-42. Looks like he played 81 games in the regular season. 81's the Gematria of the Baltimore Ravens. Douglas is Gematria of the Ravens. Year 25, Ravens win the Super Bowl. Ravens, to show that Ravens is Gematria Douglas, here it is. Year 25. Ravens beat Goff in the Super Bowl, having Gematria 25. I guess, well, this doesn't include his starting record, but Lamar 45, Louisiana, New Orleans 45. Is the show. Jared Goff. So Lions are my team to lose against the Ravens next year. Playoff record of 4-3. Kind of like a Montreal champion. 18 completions, Lamar's 18 your side in the calculator. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Yes, it's Gamacho Super Bowl, but I think it's going to tie into Baltimore as well when it's all said and done.